be doing that again, but I would imagine they would have discussed that over dinner last night. It'll be something that's happened since the cars went to the grid. We understand, I don't know if this has already been said while I was down on the grid, but we understand Michael Schumacher did a full 3 laps by going through the pit lane before he actually decided to use his race car. So if there's any kind of situation like that that's arisen, they may have a quick chat about it.
So Mika Häkkinen leads the way round. You can see it's a very flat course. You can see, like Brazil, there's a fair amount of debris on the circuit already, paper debris, which can get into the side pods and clog the radiators. Now, it's a twisty old course here. There's one long stretch of about 170 miles an hour. They approach 180 miles an hour down to the first curve. They're coming into the Senna turn now.
You see the cars toing and froing. You're not allowed to do practice starts, so what you do is just bury the throttle for short bursts to put some temperature into the rear tyres, and you saw Häkkinen waving around the steering wheel there to try and generate a little bit of front temperature. That's not too effective, but this will be. Now he'll squirt it out of there, and the main thing is he's got some rear tyre temperature when he parks on the grid. If you're at the front of the grid, you can be up to 3/4 of a minute stationary before the last car takes up its position in 22nd place.
Yeah, and you therefore have to worry a lot about whether you're going to burn your clutch out. Sean Lacey there, who for the first time is ahead of his Sauber teammate Johnny Herbert on the grid. Johnny, as you've already heard, has had a dreadful 2 days qualifying and the practice driving on Friday.
Yeah, it's a long time since I've seen Johnny Herbert spin off and just floor the throttle in total frustration as he did yesterday. He's had a difficult weekend, but there's a lot to go for yet. 72 laps to go as they form up on the grid. The tail enders now taking their position, trying to stay on the cleaner bits until the last possible moment before they get into their box. They must line their front tyre up with a yellow line that's actually very difficult to see from the cockpit because the cockpit sides are high, and then that means the sensor in the car is over the sensor on the start line.
So when the 5 lights go out, it will be action in Argentina. And that's it. Lovely start by David Coulthard. We go with the grid up into the first corner, and Häkkinen has got past Schumacher. Häkkinen is second behind Michael Schumacher, and the leading Williams has got past Eddie Irvine, so bad starts for both the Ferrari drivers. And it is David Coulthard, Mika Häkkinen, Michael Schumacher, and then the rest goes streaming round. Everybody has got away, all 22 drivers. We're going to be seeing a lot of Esteban Tuero, the Argentine driver in the Minardi, but at the present moment, understandably, he's well at the back. He started in 20th position, and coming towards us, it's McLaren, Schumacher, Frentzen is 4th, Irvine is 5th, Villeneuve is in 6th position. So Heinz-Harald Frentzen has made up places.
The white stuff you can see on the track is dry ice that they put in the radiator side pods to keep the cars cool when they're on the start line before they do their green flag lap. And you saw the white stuff bouncing around. It's dry ice and it will disappear, no damage done.
So a wonderful start as far as McLaren is concerned. And now Mika Häkkinen is bottling up Michael Schumacher, and look at the way that David Coulthard, who has yet to win a race this year, unlike his teammate who's won 2, is bottling up Schumacher. There is Frentzen behind. Frentzen is Eddie Irvine, 6th is Villeneuve, 7th is Sean Lacey, and Mika Häkkinen is speeding up. He's just made a faster lap than David Coulthard, and Schumacher is looking for a way through. I remind you that the